This is the home page where the user logs in. It shows a personified message for each user. This is just a chart of the trip of the expenses for all the trips the user has been participated in. Also an upcoming trip list for the user, and then the recent expenses. User can create a trip by coming here, creating a new trip, say going to Paris. Let's say we are going next month in July, say July 2nd to 6th. Submit. It creates the trip. User can add participant to that trip. So this is the trip detail page. You can add an expense, you can add participant. If user add a new participant, if it's a user that already exists, for this which already exists on the in the user database, it adds the user, fetches the username and the email. We can add an expense to the trip, let's say £50. Description, coffee and pancakes. Whoever paid for it, shows all the participants of that trip, any one of them that paid for it, the user paid for it, the day it was paid for, say July 4th. You can submit the expense for that trip. On the expense table, the user can see that trip, this that expense is the expense, and then they can split the expense with whoever. It also shows all the participants of that trip. I can split the expense with my other participant, and then it shows that the person owes me £25. Because it's £50, we're just two people splitting, so it splits it equally. User can also update their user profile. User can also come and create a travel journal. This user currently don't have any travel journal. You can create a new one. Destination is Paris. Highlights, beautiful city of love. We can add an image. I'm just going to add any image at this point. Let's say this. I don't know what this image is, but I'm going to add it. And then for which trip it is, I have, so it's for my Paris trip, so I'm creating this journal for my Paris trip, and then I submit it, and then I can either prompt it to generate a journal text for me, or I just leave it like that, but I'm going to prompt it to generate a journal text. It shows me it is generating, and when it's generated, it shows successful. So waiting for it to generate, because this is fetching from the AI automation. Successful. So we already have a journal already created the moment I step, a very beautiful one, and then we can share the journal with friends on it. So now we have a journal for this user, a trip, and expense for that trip.